Hi, and welcome to Frenchie's Kitchen. On today's episode, we're going to learn how to make gluten-free pasta with salmon. Very easy recipe. Already have all the ingredients set up here. So we're going to start up with about 3 cloves of garlic. And we're going to add some olive oil, about 2 tablespoons more or less, give or take. We're going to add as well a little bit of salt, kosher salt. Now, salt and garlic is something that's a personal taste. Some people like more, some people like less. So garlic and salt to taste, whatever. After this sautés a little bit, we're going to add the salmon, which we're going to get to that right now. So while we're sautéing the garlic here with some olive oil and some kosher salt, we're going to have the water here already almost at boil, and we're going to cook the pasta al dente. It'll take you an average from 6 to 8 minutes, depending on your stove. So once this is all sautéed and good to go, just to soften it and to get it to a light brown point, we're going to add the salmon. For a box of pasta, you're going to put about 4 to 5 pieces this size, more or less, of salmon. And you're going to gently saute the salmon until it's pretty much shredded. So while this sautés, the water here is already boiling, so we're going to add the pasta here to the water. So we're going to do 1 box of gluten-free pasta. I'm going to add that, and we're going to add some salt to it as well, just to tie it just a little bit. Stir it up, and again, let it cook till al dente, because if not, when you mix the sauce that we're making for the salmon, it's going to scatter apart. Oh boy, I wish you guys could smell this here right now. It smells awesome. The smell of deliciousness. So like I said, salmon cooks very quickly. So once it's starting to cook, it'll just come apart itself. And just mix it all up with the garlic. So once your salmon is all shredded up, and it's not overcooked, because you don't want to overcook it, guys. You want to leave it at medium stovetop temperature. We're going to add, now again, cheese is to your taste. Some people like more cheese than others. Me personally, I like my pasta very cheesy. So I have some Parmigiano Reggiano here, and I'm going to add it. Again, if you want to add a little bit more, just add just a tiny bit. Again, salt, cheese, it's a personal thing. Some people like less, some people like more. I'm not too heavy on the salt, but I do like my cheese. So that should be good enough for now. And we're going to mix this all up. So, following up with the ingredients. 2 tablespoons of garlic oil. 2 tablespoons of olive oil. 2 to 3 cloves of garlic. 4 to 5 filets, small to medium pieces of salmon. Parmigiano Reggiano to your taste. And then once the cheese melts, we're going to add 1 cup of heavy cream. That's 1 cup of heavy cream, guys. And we're going to make this delicious, delicious, healthy. It's more on the delicious side. Again, if you want to add more cheese once you put the heavy cream in. Our pasta should be almost cooked by now. And we're going to bring this to boil until it starts boiling. Once it starts boiling, shut it off. It's ready. So by the time it starts boiling, the pasta should be done. And then we're going to mix the two beauties together. So now we have our pasta cooked, which we're going to add this to our bowl. And we're going to mix everything up now. Again, that's a box of gluten-free pasta, whatever pasta you want. 4 to 5 small to medium-sized salmon fillets. 1 cup of heavy cream. 2 to 3 cloves of garlic. 2 tablespoons of olive oil, and salt to your taste. So now that we have the pasta in the bowl, we are going to add this beauty of sauce. And we're going to mix it all up. Oh, we cannot forget the Parmigiano Reggiano, which is to your taste. Some people do not like too much cheese. Me, I'm cheesy. And we're going to grab about just a little bit of this pasta water that I saved, just to give it that final touch. And we're going to try this. Oh my God, if you guys can smell this, you would be blown off your feet right now. Let's clean up some of this mess here, so you guys can have a visual of what we're going to eat right now. So we have this right here. I'm going to put some of this pasta here, and we're going to try it right now. Just a little bit. Now, if you guys want to add more cheese, which I am, towards the end, just a little bit. Sprinkle it on top. Now, let's put this to the test. This is how your pasta should look at the end. So let's try this. It's a little hot, but we're going to try it anyways. Do you really want to know what it tastes like right now? Delicious. Well, guys, that wraps it up for today. There you have one more quick, simple meal. Sunday night meal, weekday meal, whatever works for you. Stay tuned in for next week's episode.